Hi guys, you're with Steve from Clan Genius, and today we're just going to do a quick video on how to complete the pleasure gardens on the D2 raid. Plenty of you have probably had a go at this and get a bit stuck with it now, as we did at the beginning, but this is a nice little guide. You can do it on a first run, nice and easy. Just to get set up, you need to have everyone with rocket launchers ideally. If you don't have rockets, a sword will suffice. Everybody needs to have a supercharged, and everyone with grenades on max damage, preferably with the damage multiplier where you would gain additional damage when stuck to an enemy. The setup is 2 at the top, grabbing the crystals, 4 underneath, doing the flower run. The guy on the right will deal with the sniper on the left when they spawn, the guy on the left deals with the sniper on the right when they spawn, and they're going to be guiding us round to where the flowers are. So what we need to do here is obtain a 32 damage multiplier. That's all you need to do. You don't need to do any more. It is a little bit overkill, and the ideal run you need would be a start at R1. So there are 4 pods, R1, 2 and 3, L1, 2 and 3 and 1 in the middle. The ideal run is R1, L2 and then either L1 or the middle pod. That will get you a 32 damage modifier. So all 4 of us grouped up nice and close. The guy at the top looking at the dog, telling us when we can move. All move down to the pod nice and close. Next to the pod, guy at the top shoots the flower. That then gives us a 12 damage multiplier. Back to the middle room. Guy on the top has already told us it's clear to move, so we're going to run straight through and we're going to group up in the middle. So as you can see there, just on the left or directly in front is the next spore that we need to head to. So we're just waiting now for the dog to move. The guy at the top is going to let us know when it's free to go. Now, just while we're waiting to go, we're now be nominating which dog we're going to go to. There are 6 dogs. Each one will go to each of the spores. So there'll be one go to L1, 2 and 3, and R1, 2 and 3. And then what we need to do is each person is going to go and get to their nominated dog. So the 3rd spore's here. Everyone groups up, shoots the flower. Now, as you can see, we've got a 36 damage multiplier. So what happens now is everyone's going to split up. The 4 on the bottom will go to a flower, and the 2 guys on the top also need to make their way to a flower once they've got their snipers down. I fortunately got dealt with R3, so I head to the pollen at R3. The reason why you head to a pollen is because once spotted, the dogs will howl at these positions. Fortunately, on this video, I got an extra cheeky pollen, which gets us a 37 multiplier, but it really doesn't make much difference. So I'm now waiting for my dog to return. We've now been spotted, and you can see the dog is running back to his spawn. Hit him with a grenade, unfortunately moved backwards, and then just unload with rockets. So you'll see, 2nd rocket down under a 3rd, 2/3, sorry, and then down below a half. Unfortunately, on this video, guys, I had an ad spawn in front of me, which means I got killed. So I've shouted that out to the team, and they'll go and deal with that dog in time. So as you'll see in a second, that's it, level complete. So you don't need to go up to level 60 or 40. It's just as simple as getting 32 damage multiplier. Make sure everyone's set up with a super. Make sure everyone's got their rockets, make sure everyone's got a grenade charged, and most of all, you need to make sure that you have that perfect run, R1, L2, back to the middle. That's all you need to do. If you don't get it and it gives you a L1, R2, just wipe and rerun, because you'll spend more time keep going over it and over it again. So I hope you enjoyed watching, guys. Please leave any comments in the boxes below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.